You were right when you said that I would regret my decision to leave you back then. It hit me some date, but I found out too late to change things.
Hey, welcome back. We're going to be doing Garage Recordings Part 2. And it's going to have 5 more songs, which I would say is side 2 if we're talking about my record, my vinyl record. So let's just get right into this. I guess I don't have to be dealing with too much more than that. The first one is John Bear, John Bowes. That's number 13, Cowboy. That would be Lord Baldwin. And I think the song will tell you most all of that anyways. So let's go right now to John Bear, John Bowes.
To do evil, or take a life of another man. Even when they mocked him and burned his home and took all his family had. John stood behind the wisdom and the strength of his humble dad. John died. John Bob. John never wished to run from what the just arm of the law said. But in a dream he was warned there was danger just ahead. So he packed what he could carry and he lit out in the dark, leaving all his life behind him and a bounty unjust to mar. It was early in the morning when they came to take him in. The crime would be for something that he never really did. With shotguns they busted down the door to take him dead or alive. But even though they were quick, nobody could ever find John Bear. John Bear. Profit or a name, but John was quick and fox-like, leaving them all on a wild chase. Just when they thought they had him, penned up beyond the bend, John would leave them in their dead tracks on some dead end. From the ridges of Kentucky to the hills of Tennessee, for all the endless hunting nobody could ever reach. John Bear. Was seen by 4 bad and desperate men. While one challenged John in the street, 3 hid behind some doors. But when the shots rang out and the smoke cleared, all but John lay dead on the floor. Some say he died thereafter from the damage the bad had done, but others swear they seen him on his way to Oregon. John Bad. But most they just don't know. Some seen him up in Alaska, others swear they seen him in New Mexico. One thing they all agree on, that he was a goodly man, only out to keep himself alive in a country full of the plans. Some people know him as John Bear and others as John Bowes. Factors knew whereabouts will never know. John Bell, John Bell. Oh, kind of screwed up on that harmonica part, but hey, you know, we're having fun, right?
Hey, that was pretty cool. This next one is called A Gunfighter Saga. The cowboy I have in mind for this actually, I thought of or maybe even Willie Nelson. This is a fun song. I mean, obviously, this would be a really good song for Marty Robbins. But, they're not doing that kind of stuff anymore. But they were sure doing it in the 60s and 70s. And that's why I fashioned this after. An inspiration from a Louis L'Amour book, Gunfighter, that was getting too old. And he couldn't lay his guns down. But this is the story for that. And so you're welcome to it. And this is called The Gunfighter Saga. I hope you like it.
Darkness at noon. Last night a black moon. Seems the times are telling me what's gonna be soon. Are you fool, you think to make a name, you win my hand or die. Take this title off my gun belt, wear it in your eye. I can tell you where it's at, riding high in the saddle and free. Still always looking back to see someone's coming after me. I'm the fastest in these parts, been that way since 61. I slap leather with the best around, and every time I've won. Only time has caused me casualties, and I'm shaky when I stand. And my two-gun style is haunted by arthritis in my right hand. But you hear not a thing, and I see stare your castle cool. Your determination blinds your eyes, binds you to this duel. Lightning speed, a steady hand will hold this hour's date. Still this albatross you wager for can only leave one to walk away. Right now, walk away before I blow you down. Please walk away. Ah, the funeral was so quiet, just some family and friends. I could see them all looking over at me, wondering when I'll land. I pack my bags, get out of town, and I'm riding fast along. And I wonder just how long it'll be before I fall into something wrong. Right now, walk away before I blow you down. Walk away. Okay.
I should do.
Hey folks, this
And
next
it's
one
funny,
is Spinning My Wheels. Now, this is a song that I have not re-recorded since I originally recorded it back in 1992. Not that I didn't want to, not that I didn't have many attempts to do that. It's just that I could never get it to sound the way I wanted it to. When I play it live, that's a whole different thing. And there's an energy that comes out of the song itself. It's hard to record that for me. So that's what we're going to get here. You're going to get that recording of me doing this live. So here we go. Let's see how this turns out. Spinning My Wheels by Lord Baldwin.
Although I might try, I still
Lord Baldwin is
can't
here
deny
playing Spinning My
that
Wheels.
it's funny.
Let's see what you think. High school was a drag, all my teachers just a nag. It's no wonder I couldn't wait to jump the fence. I thought I had a solid plan, so I left my home and ran. I've been running on this treadmill ever since. I've been going it alone with these muscles of my own, but I'm compromising my own true ideal. Instead of confidence and wealth, I'm feeling good about myself. Here I'm grinding on and I'm spinning my wheels. Spinning my wheels, pulling on the gas, tearing up the road, we're going nowhere fast. Without a course of action, I'm just like some flim-flam man without a deal. Tearing up the field and I'm racing downhill, but I know I'm just standing still. Who am I kidding? 'Cause I'm just spinning my wheels. I move from one place to the next, trying to keep me out of debt. It's too bad I never worked out my own designs. I'm working at this nowhere job for the money I've been robbed. Without a future, I'm just wasting all my time. Hard to say what could have been if I would have known back then, but now regret and disappointment's all I ever feel. Instead of confidence and wealth and feeling good about myself, here I'm grinding on and I'm spinning my wheels. Spinning my wheels, pulling on the gas, tearing up the road, but going nowhere fast. Hard to differentiate between the fantasies and the real. Tearing up the field and I'm a race
like some flim flam man without a deal. Tearing up the field and I'm racing downhill, but I know I'm just standing still. Who am I kidding? 'Cause I'm just spinning my wheels. Meanwhile, my Apple Watch just told me that that was too loud of an environment for me to be in. Hey, welcome back. This next one is one that I have slated specifically for Cowboy number 11, George Strait. I chose George Strait for this song for so many reasons. I think George Strait can actually bring the song to a much greater height than I ever could. And let's take a look, or take a listen and see what you think. So this is Baby's Getting Married Today. Baby's getting married today in a church down by the bay. No, I wasn't invited to go, but I don't think I would have gone anyway. Baby said she just needed space to get back to where we'd been. Too much distance and time gone by, and now we'll never be together again. Been a long time, guess I was hoping she'd come to her senses, come home. Hey, baby's getting married today. Guess I'm gonna have to get used to living alone. Some high-powered businessman, they say. No, I never got introduced to that guy, but I don't desire to meet him anyway. Baby must have been beguiled by him and his station in life. We had to drop everything that we had, get what we had, and fall in love with the blink of an eye. Could she love him? Knowing him for such a short time, that's not like her. But I don't know. Hey, baby's getting married today. Now I'm gonna need to be alone, really alone. Just saying those things hurts my head. And what other words could I possibly come up with now that didn't already get said? Baby was always so dang sure things would be fine eventually. But I'm still figuring out how to go about without that her and me. It's been a long time. Guess I was hoping she'd change her mind and come home. Baby's getting married today, so I have to get used to being alone.
my fault that things went this way. I guess I never realized how much she meant to me. Never told her how much I loved her. Now she's gone away. There's an emptiness in my heart that has nowhere to go. She was the reason I called this place home. Hey, baby's getting married today. Now I'm gonna have to get used to being alone. Yeah, being alone. Being alone.
Okay, this last song, it's just not good enough, but I didn't write it for me. I technically wrote it for all of those people that migrated themselves to Nashville or Memphis to do something with music. The tens of thousands of boys and girls, men and women, and others that come to Nashville to make it. And they spend all their money to get there. They buy real expensive guitars because everybody knows the better your guitar is, then the better that sound is going to come out of that. But you know, a lot of them just don't make it. Most of them don't make it. I mean, that will go into the industry where they'll be behind the scenes as a sessions person or a vocal person, or they'll be behind the scenes in the studios recording things, engineering things. But everybody else, they run out of money, they go home. Just not good enough. Okay, what Cowboys do I have? I actually have Randy Travis, and I also think George Strait could do a really good job on this. So, when you listen to this, maybe you could be thinking about them, but maybe not. Maybe you just think, well, it's another one of Lord Baldwin's songs, but you can see where I was going with this. Let's listen to that.
I have spent a good deal of my time operating in the red, practicing the keyboards, playing my guitar, and trying to get ahead, writing words, finding ideas to flesh out and make real, hoping that you might just relate to how it could feel. I failed, it's okay, I understand, you don't have to be sorry and stuff. I know I was always pretty good. I was just not good enough. Well, I put in a lot of hours doing this stuff instead of playing the game. Always working that next song, seeking fortune and fame. The payoff, the big break, it was always just another song away. And I built this first-rate repertoire to be ready for the day. I paid my dues, I put in the time, I walked a road that was long and tough. And hey, I was always pretty good. I was just not good enough. Here's to all my family and friends that supported my quirky style.
was running out, falling behind on everything else. And if I do nothing from here, I gotta be honest with myself. I'm recording songs of my life and times in hopes I might inspire. But my audience is diminishing, and I'm no closer to the fire. I could dare myself to get out, but I might just call my bluff. And hey, I was always pretty good. I was just not good enough. Really thought I was something special, you know, that diamond in the rough. After all, I was always pretty good, wasn't I? I was just not good enough. Just not good enough. I didn't do this on the first one, but I'm going to be doing this on the next, on this one and the next two after that, because there's going to be 4 parts. But thank you for listening to this. Thank you for your interest in Lord Baldwin music. I really appreciate your time and energy, because, well, your time more than anything else. But I know that some people are putting in that time so they can say, what the heck is Lord Baldwin all about? But anyways, thank you for coming, and hope to see you for part 3, which is coming up next. Thanks.
Still I'm singing these blues, wondering what I should do. And it's funny, but I'm falling apart. Funny, I'm falling apart.